All right, into the action. Goat now stepping it up. Of course, 10 players remain. Goat now taking a little bit of damage as they move into the final few zones of the match here. But of course, now we look to see who is going to be reigning supreme. Who will be able to clutch it out. Goat is holding on for dear life. Prospect also right here alongside him in that zone. Oh, come on, Prospect now looking to pick it up. Will he be able to get the shots through though? Oh, the rush comes in. The walls get deployed. Of course, now Prospect quickly ducking back outside. Trying to close this one up quickly. Trying to recover a little bit of help. But of course, beautiful shot coming straight on in. Of course, now Big Dad stepping up as well. Looking to continue with the action. Rushing in it with quite a bit of aggression. Will they be able to pick it up and close it off? Oh, come on. Jumps all the way around the walls, of course, are getting deployed once again. This is going to be a pretty tough fight as we only now have 8 remaining players in a zone so tiny. The zone, of course, is shrinking at the same time as well. Big Dad going to be looking to close this one up, looking to find the first kill for the match. Rather find their first kill for the match. Ooh, Icon gets eliminated as well. Only 7 players now remain. Splash now holding up behind the tree. Keeping a very watchful eye, of course. Looking to see what is going to be happening right here on the edge of the compound. Okay, so Splash now looking to just sneak around. Reezy Jr. Oh, looking to push back up into that zone as well. But of course, now we can see just up ahead, everyone is trying to push on into this final zone. Looking to secure themselves a decent position. But will they be able to get it done? Oh, Reezy Jr. almost finding himself in a very uncomfortable spot. But of course, now AM8 looking to push on through. Up comes Mr. Bruno. Finds a beautiful shot on in. Splash picks up yet another kill. Of course, now only 4 players remain. It is Gunsmoker, it is Splash, it is Reezy Jr. and of course Bruno. All looking to move into this final zone. Fight it out for that booyah. Bruno not trying to get those hits straight on in. Gunsmoker not just trying to sneak around the edge of the zone. Splash taking a beautiful high ground position. Of course, down goes the wall. Oh, quick replacement being put in place almost instantly. Splash now just trying to utilize this wall as best he can. Reezy Jr. now also just looking to hold on. Will he be able to make it in one piece? The shot's not flying through. Oh, Gunsmoker picks up the shot onto Bruno. The final 2 players now remain. Of course, it is Reezy Jr. up against Gunsmoker. Up he comes, puts the shots in. Almost finds the finishing blow. Oh, but Reezy Jr. swoops on in with the booyah. Absolutely amazing stuff. Well done, well played to Reezy Jr. for taking our first booyah right here in the grand finals. Of course, as you can see, Reezy Jr. finishing off on 4 kills. Gunsmokers coming into second there with 1. Splash finishing up in third with 2. Of course, Bruno picking up 1 kill. M82B finishing with 1 kill as well. Gunsmoker finishing off with a smoking barrel and 5 kills to his name. Icon with 1, Goat with 2, Prospect also finishing on 2. And of course, we got Saga finishing on 2 kills, as well as Lucy. Ventoshiro on 1, Invoke on 2, Noboy on 2, Box claiming 1. Midnight also then finishing on that 1 kill there. Kioff picking up 1 along the way. And that seems to be it, aside from Fresh and Juice that we could see him bringing in those 1 kills. And Ara also finishing off with 1 kill over in that 38th place. But of course, that is the end of our first match. So we're having a little bit of technical difficulties, some gremlins fighting their way on through, making things difficult here today. But either way, we were able to get in the last few minutes of this match. It has been absolutely crazy. But of course, stay tuned. We're going to be back in a short few minutes with our final round of the day. This, of course, being the grand finals of the Ekasi Esports Free Fire series powered by Vodacom World. So stay tuned, and we'll be back with the action right after the break. What's up, guys? Welcome back. We are getting ready to move into our final match of the day. Of course, we are going to be heading straight on in back to Bermuda. This is the final match of the grand finale. And as you can see, of course, we are experiencing a few technical difficulties, but either way, we are going to be bringing you the action. Of course, now the most important part is looking at the match itself to see who is going to be reigning supreme at the end of this final match. And it is going to be pretty exciting to see, of course, what the players have in store for us. So we're going to be jumping into our final match pretty soon, as we are now about to jump straight on into the plane. Of course, now, without much further ado, let's jump straight in and see what that flight path is bringing us. All right, so here we are coming in with our flight path coming up from that northern section, of course, finding its way straight in alongside the shipyard, and of course moving straight past Peak as well as Bachanok, heading into that southern edge of the map. So it is going to be quite interesting to see where the players are going to be dropping. As you can see, of course, also that blue zone is centered over towards Sentosa. So 35 players in the lobby, all getting themselves ready to jump straight on in and battle it out for the title. Of course, they're going to be looking to pick up that final booyah. So quite a bit at stake here. And of course, 3 minutes to go until the zone starts appearing. And then we can see, of course, where it is going to be going. As you can see, in the meantime, Midnight just touching down just south here of the strip itself. Of course, as we jump over towards Lucy, we can see Lucy also pretty close to Cape Town. Of course, over in towards Factory, we have Toshido and Sneaky already finding a beautiful hit in. So you can see lighting up the kill feed. Mike now going to be looking to move up. Big Dad also sending a quick shot up into Nita. Ooh, Star has a little bit of company. The shot's already finding its way straight on through. And of course now the shields are getting deployed. Toshido finds a beautiful shot right in as well, as El Chapo's goes right on down. Star setting up the utils. Lucy finding a headshot. Kyo finding a beautiful hit as well. But of course now Star not out of the danger just yet. Ooh. Seems to be 3 players in the vicinity. Quick refraction coming in here from Star. But of course now making a quick dash for it. Kyov now just lighting it up. Kilsenzo also positioned up in towards Clock Tower. Looking to make a bit of a play. We see Box positioned down over towards Mars Electric. We're not hearing any additional footsteps just yet. Saga, of course, now over in towards Bachanok. Oh, there we go. We have a little bit of action about to find its way on through. As Saga sends the first shot straight on in with that bolty. Beautiful hit, doing quite a bit of damage in the process. But now we look to see whether or not Saga is going to try and push and close it up. 26 players remains already. 9 has been sent back into the lobby, bringing the game to a very abrupt end. Oh, but of course, Big Dad just stepping it up with the action, because Mr. Reezy Jr. here as well over in towards Clock Tower, going to be looking to move on through. Big Dad, of course, now just going absolutely ham up in towards the mill here, because he already 2 kills being awarded there to Big Dad. A pretty impressive start. Of course, now his soccer still going to be looking to move on through. 25 players remain. Quite a bit at stake. Anil, of course, now holding all the way over in towards that southeastern side, as you can see right here alongside the blue zone. Invoke. Oh, just on the opposite end of that blue zone. We did, of course, hear a util ticking off in the background. Going to be looking to see if Invoke, who's going to try and get a little bit involved. Doesn't seem like we've got any threats just yet. But Invoke, of course, now. Just scanning the area, looking to see if we can find any of those engagements. We're quickly jumping up to Splash. Of course, now in the northern section of the zones, we can see that zone positioned all the way down in towards the south. Clock Tower still has quite a bit of potential for those engagements to come straight on through. Got a bit of contention now just brewing, as we do see Inmate pushing on through. Getting a quick death stare in there from Inmate. What's up? Of course, now moving over to Skur. You see Skur now trying to push on in from that northeastern side. Oh, but just up ahead, we do have MA2B holding on. Will we see those shots come through? Of course, quite a bit of potential right here. Skur now just on the opposite end. Not a lot separating these 2 players, but of course now we're going to be looking to see whether or not Skur is going to be moving into position. Of course, we do see Senzo finding a beautiful hit up in the kill feed as well. Skur now going to be looking to move on up. It's getting ever closer and closer over towards MA2B. Made to be. Alright, so it seems like he could be trying to come in with a bit of a flanked rotation there. Made to be now just holding on. Larissa, of course, positioned all the way in that southeastern position. Right there on the edge of the blue. No kills just yet. But there is quite a bit of potential for those hits to start finding their way on through, as this is a slightly contested position. Larissa still holding on, going through the business there of getting the loot ready. Of course, Gunsmokers positioned just over towards the north. Oh, they're on the southwestern side. Gunsmokers, of course, now doing what one does when you are trapped in a little hut on the edge of zone. All right, Bruno up in towards Cape Town. Going to be looking to find a good safe passage up in towards the zone. The zone, of course, is busy shrinking in, so the pressure is on, of course. Now as we jump over to, let's call this Clover. Clover, of course, positioned up in towards the north, over in towards Graveyard. Still has quite a bit of distance and ground to cover to make it up in towards the safe zone. So it is going to be quite exciting to see what will come from this prospect. Also now just quickly rotating out of the observatory. Loincloth and everything at the ready. Getting ready to roll on in. Invoke, of course, coming in with quite a few hits up in that kill feed. Robocop now positioned right here on the edge of the zone. Looking to gatekeep any potential players moving into the zone from this region. Here we go. Over in towards Peak, of course, we have Kiov holding strong. We see anything come from this position, of course. Now, we're not quite sure where everyone is just yet. But, of course, Midnight is holding on the edge pretty close to that Rimnam village. No kills to the name just yet, but of course that can change at a moment's notice. Over in towards Factory, or rather in between Clock Tower and Factory, we do see Toshiro positioned now in the little watchtower here, just patiently waiting and watching to see if they can spot any movement. And of course bring in a few additional kills. Already sitting on one as we now hop straight on over in towards Star. Rotating past the hangar. Of course pretty close to that zone, but not in safety just yet. But of course, as per usual, give us your prediction in the chat. Let me know, who do you think is going to be claiming the Booyah, as we still have 19 players remaining. There's quite a bit of potential for quite some action to find its way in. Oh, we do have a few shots, of course, are coming in, as we do see Clover slowly but steadily just tapping away. Let's see if we can jump up into that. Potentially get into the action there. Of course, now Clover going to be looking to move on in. Oh, we do see someone up ahead. Let's see, will Clover be able to close this one up? A little bit of a dash out into the open. Quick shots now flying up over on towards the hill. A nice triangle of doom happening right here, as we do see quite a few shots now actually coming in there from Clover. Going to be looking to find safe passage up in it towards the zone, trying to flank around. Put some hard cover in the way, but of course that zone is doing quite a bit of damage. Only 17 players now remain. Prospect also just up ahead, holding the position over in towards Clock Tower. It's quite a bit of gatekeeping. Could be finding its way onto the map pretty soon, of course. Now we do still have Kiov rotating in and through that peak region. We do have Midnight, of course, still positioned all the way down in towards that southwestern edge. Toshido looking pretty steady. Not budging just yet. But as you can see, of course, we do have quite a large number of players moving in from this western edge. Star now looking to rotate along the southern edge. Is going to require a little bit of a swimming to find a good, decent position. But of course, here we go. Kill Senzo. Also looking to quickly grab the loot. Well, a double drop right here. Kill Senzo. Moving into position on the watchtower. And as we know, this is becoming a slight bit of a contested position. Box now rotating through Botchanok. Oh, we do hear some footsteps. Oh, out comes the utils. There we go. Box quick with the deployment of the shield there. Quickly ducking in behind some hard cover, of course. Now we've got another player rolling up with the vehicle. So 3 players now positioned right here. Here we go. Box steps up, finds a quick few shots straight on in. Will he be able to put the final nail in? Will he be able to close this one up and, of course, seal the box? 16 players remain to fight it out in our final round. Oh, here we go. A little bit of pre-fire. The drone, of course, overhead as well. So 3 players now in Pachinok. Box being one of them. Of course, looking to see if he can find that angle. 1 kill already to his name. Could potentially bring that all the way up, even to 4, maybe 3. Who knows? But Box, of course, now disengaging, just repositioning to the back of. We can see the opponent position up on towards the balcony. But will Box now react to that? Not quite sure if he has spotted the movement happening on that balcony. But either way, Box is still going to be looking to try and find those angles, find those approaches. Let's move on and see what is happening. Of course, Zaga being the player that we do see up in the building. Looking to find the way on through. Rizi Jr. now making a quick dash for it. But of course, now several hits, finding the way straight on in. As we do know, the watchtowers are occupied. We do see the shots finding their way straight on in. Rizi Jr. now going to be looking to see if he can secure himself a decent position up in it towards factory. We only now have 14 players remaining. Invoke now, of course, stepping up with the hits. Find the beautiful spray. But unfortunately for Invoke, the wall has been deployed. Prospect, of course, and finds a beautiful shot straight up into Clover. That red zone now also coming into play. Invoke now trying to find a different approach. Splash holding strong up in towards the north. 40 seconds until that zone starts to close on in. Skrr now, of course, also getting ready to move on through. Oh, but the hits are finding their way on in. Quick deployment of those walls once again. Will he be able to secure himself a decent position? Rizi Jr., of course, finding that shot up in towards Bruno. 12 players now remain to fight it out for the Booyah. Red zone, of course, still in play. Now just coming to a very quick end. But Skur still going to be trying to find that approach. Midnight, of course, picks up a kill in the process. Made to be. Trying to find safe passage up in towards the northeast. Gunsmokers now moving on through as well, trying to push up in towards the zone. As we can see, several drops just up ahead. But with 11 players still alive, it is going to be a highly contested region to fight it out. Of course, Saga finds a beautiful shot. Prospect now looking to find a position up in towards the zone. Oh, but the shots are finding their way on in. Quick deployment. The shots, of course, coming in from that watchtower. Midnight looking to secure position in the center of the zone. Meanwhile, Toshiro now still just tapping away. As that zone is now forcing the players up. Of course, beautiful gatekeep coming in here from Toshiro. Several hits now finding their way on in. Oh, quick action. But Saga finds a hit up in towards box. Toshiro going to be looking to hold the position. Kilsenko also now. Senza rather going to be looking to make a bit of a play. Has got an off-angle approach. Saga looking to stay strong. Quickly dashing up into the compounds. But Invoke in the meantime getting aggressive, rushing straight up into the fight. We have a bit of a bush dash. Oh, but down goes Gunsmoke as Invoke finds the finishing blow. Well done, of course. Now splash position up in towards the north. Going to be making a quick dash, trying to get up in towards the zone. Made to be, of course, right up ahead. So we could maybe see a nice surprise shot coming in towards mate to be. So only 8 players remain, but of course, here we go. Splash now moving in right behind mate to be. We'll see those shots come through. Oh, Splash with a quick reposition. Oh, we have a few players now starting to dash on in. Everybody looking to steal some kills. Bring in those points. But here we go. Mate to be now. Getting caught in a little bit of a different engagement. Not only the shot from up above. Oh, there we go. Quick sneaking in. 6 players remain. Mate to be now looking to put the shot straight on through. Oh, but Splash finds the head down. He goes. Midnight, of course, now looking to push on in, looking to secure position. But will he be able to get it done? Kill Senzo. Also now going to be looking to try and pick off several hits, but taking quite a bit of damage in the process. Finds a beautiful opening, sends it up straight in towards Splash, though. 4 players remain. Saga just on the outskirts of zone, but a beautiful ambush possession. Invoke still going to be looking to push on and not done with the aggression just yet. Oh, sending out the grenades up in towards Midnight, looking to find that opening. Quick rush now coming in. Oh, Midnight too quick with the deployment of the walls, making it quite difficult for Invoke. And of course gets a beautiful hit, takes out Invoke mid-air. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Kill Senzo. Now going to be looking to come in with a bit of a third party on that, of course. Now also having to make a dash up into wood zone. But here we go. Saga now. Oh, just welcoming them in. This is where it gets absolutely brutal. Oh, Midnight finds the finishing blow right up into towards Kill Senzo. It is now up to Midnight and Saga to fight it out for the final booyah right here in the Ekasi Free Fire series. Who will be the victor? Who will be the one to claim our final booyah? Oh, come on. It is back to back. Toe to toe. Here we go. Beautiful spray coming in from Saga. Will he be able to close it up? Oh, giving it his all, and he finds the hit into Midnight. Well done. Well played, Saga. The one to close it up, bringing in our final booyah right here in the Ekasi Free Fire series. Absolutely fantastic stuff. And of course, we can see Saga finishing off with 4 kills. Midnight coming in with 6. Kill Senzo finishing on 2. We got Invo coming in on 2 as well. Splash securing 2 kills along the way. Made to be. It wasn't made to be. Finding no kills in this last match. Toshido, of course, securing 1 kill. We got Prospect with 1. Gunsmoker finishing on 1 box with 1 as well. Skur bringing in 2. Reezy Jr. securing 1 kill. Clover, of course, coming in there with the lovely 2 kills. Kiov also finishing on 2. We got Big Dad finishing on 2. Robocop only with 1. Inmate securing 1 kill, as well as Sneaky. And then, of course, Lucy and Lunatic coming in with 1 kill apiece. What a way it is to close it off. Absolutely fantastic showing coming in from the players here in our grand finals. Man, what an entertaining show this has been. And of course, well done to the players for making it all the way through to the grand finals. Absolutely fantastic showing. But of course, well, we now wait to find out who the winners are and who's going to be taking home the grand prize. But of course, be sure to stay tuned to the Ekasi Esports social media, as I'm pretty sure that is where we're going to be posting the details as to who has claimed the title of our victor right here. But of course, a big thank you going out to everyone that has pitched up over the past few weeks. Was showing the support, showing the love. Big shout out going to all the players that have registered, that have participated throughout the last few weeks. It has been an absolutely insane journey to make it all the way to here. But of course, we also need to give a big thank you to Vodacom World, as this whole event is powered by Vodacom World. So be sure to go check them out. Of course, you did see the specials popping up on the screen during the broadcast. So if any of those tickled your interest, be sure to go check them out. But of course, that is going to be end from us here today. So big thank you going out to everyone. It is a really much appreciated for all the support. But be sure to stay tuned to the social medias. stay up to date to any and all future events. But there we go. Thank you so much, guys. Have a fantastic time. See you all in the next one.